Best time to be a football fan is now, and it's playoff time. That means Super Wildcard Weekend starts this Saturday. Let's jump right into this week's power rankings. Let's go. And number 14, we got the Miami Dolphins. I'm pretty sure Tua is done for the rest of the season, and Dolphins squeak by just to get into the playoffs in the first place. This is a layup for the Bills if Tua doesn't play. At number 13, you got Tampa Bay Bucks. This team is just not good. Todd Bowles has really led this team to a disappointing season, and they are the only team in this year's playoff with a losing record. A lot of good names playing badly. Number 12, you got the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson hasn't played in over a month. Almost 2. And is still up in the air if he comes back to play. This might be a business decision for Lamar, and if he sits this weekend, the Ravens are one and done. At number 11, we got the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle was cold for a couple weeks, but did just enough to get into the playoffs. Pro Bowler Geno played his ass off against the Rams and can seek revenge this week against the Niners. At 10, you got the Los Angeles Chargers. They peaked last week for me at 7, but you can't play all your starters and lose to a lifeless Denver Broncos. Like I said multiple times, they could beat anybody and also lose to anybody. Chargers at 10. Number 9, you got the Duval Jaguars. Team has been hot on both sides of the ball. Christian Kirk has been phenomenal this season, really grew into a top 12 wide receiver, and Doug Peterson is definitely in the running for Coach of the Year this season. Number 8, you got my New York Giants. Really put some good games together in the past month, even if we didn't win all of them. Sunday, we battled hard against the Eagles with all our backups in, and I could smell the upset Sunday at 4:25. Number 7, you got Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys had everything to play for on Sunday with an outside chance to get in the number 1 seed and laid a complete egg. Dak has been ass this year, and this team just doesn't look right. Brady never lost to the Cowboys, and the way they're playing, they could be bounced on Monday Night Football. And number 6, you got Minnesota Vikings. Vikings are cooling down and injured at the wrong time. They have put multiple linemen on IR, and I don't see them recovering from that. With a bad defense to go with this, they can easily be one and done in this year's playoffs. At number 5, we got the Buffalo Bills. If Damar Hamlin never gets hurt last Monday night, we might be having a different conversation. They had the number 1 seed in the AFC in their hands and just couldn't finish it because of obvious reasons. They got the Dolphins and will easily win that game. And number 4, you got the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles have been my number 1 team all season long, but man, are they hurt at the wrong time and just doesn't look right. And this team just looked blah when playing the Giants against second stringers. If the Giants would have played their starters, they would have lost. Eagles at 4. And number 3, you got Kansas City Chiefs. Of course they look scary and for real. They do every year with Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes will be crowned the MVP this season, as he should be. We have to wait until the divisional round to see them again. Number 2, you got Cincinnati Bengals. A offensive and defensive juggernaut and winners of 8 straight. They've been hot and will face off against their divisional foes on Sunday night against the Ravens. This is the most complete team in AFC, but they have a tendency to give up a big lead. And number 1, we got San Francisco 49ers. My number 1 team 2 weeks in a row. Even though they don't own a number 1 seed in the NFC, they match up well against any team in the NFL. Defense is scary. Purdy is hot. He threw for 3 touchdowns last game. This team is the only team in the NFC. I hope my Giants don't play. That's my Super Wildcard Weekend power rankings. Tell me what order you got these teams in. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. This is Zeke Talking Sports. I'm out. Peace.